Micromax has announced its mid-range selfie-centered smartphone in the Indian market dubbed as Canva Selfie 4. This device comes with a 5-inch display, quad-core processor, 1GB of RAM, 8MP camera and shipped with Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Samsung Galaxy S7 Active rugged smartphone has already surfaced on the internet with lots of images and spec details. As per the latest leak, this device is expected to come with a 5.1-inch of display, Snapdragon 820 processor, 4GB of RAM, shockproof, waterproof and dust resistance along with 4000 mAh battery. Recently, the Japanese handset maker Sony has accidentally revealed its live pictures of Xperia E5 smartphone on the internet. It is expected to pack a 5-inch display, MediaTek processor, 1.5GB to 2GB of RAM and shipped with Android 6.0 Marshmallow. Also, this device is expected to go official later this week. Hive Mobility, a new smartphone company based in New Delhi, is all set to launch its flagship smartphone on June 2nd. The company's CEO Sharat Mehrotra earlier this year said the flagship smartphone will be priced at Rs 15,000 to 20,000 rupees. Amazon India has updated its return and refunds policy for electronic goods. Under the new policy, Amazon will not offer refund on electronic goods like laptops, desktop, monitors, camera and camera lenses. Intex has launched its latest budget smartphone with fingerprint sensor in the Indian market. Priced at Rs 5,599, this device comes with a 5-inch display, quad-core processor, 1GB of RAM, 8MP camera and 2200 mAh battery. Following the announcement of Canva Selfie 4, Micromax has launched its budget selfie-centered smartphone dubbed as Canva's Bold Selfie. Priced at Rs 4,999, this device comes with a 4.5-inch display, MediaTek processor, 1GB of RAM, 5MP camera on both sides. It is exclusively available on Flipkart. HTC has sent out the media invite for the launch of its latest flagship HTC 10 on May 26 in the Indian market. As per the specifications, this device comes with a 5.2-inch display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 12MP of camera and 3000 mAh battery. OnePlus CEO Carl Pei announced that the OnePlus 3 will be introduced in a VR launch event. The company has partnered with Ant VR to introduce a Loop VR headset that promises more robust, immersive and comfortable experience compared to OnePlus cardboard headset. La-Ico India has sent out an invite for an event on June 8. The company is expected to launch its La2, La2 Pro and La2 Max in the Indian market. Previously, these three mobiles were launched in China with a unibody metal and a fingerprint sensor. ZTE is all set to introduce its Nubia Z11 Max smartphone at an event in China on June 7. The invite features its latest brand ambassador Cristiano Ronaldo. Moving on to the specifications, this device poses a 6-inch display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 652 processor, 4GB of RAM, 16MP of camera and 4000 mAh battery. Uteli Ventures announced that its 4-device Unique, Euphoria, Eureka and Eureka Plus will be getting Android 6.1 Marshmallow later this month. Alcatel has launched its budget 4G smartphone in the Indian market dubbed as Popstar. Priced at Rs 6,999, this device comes with a 5-inch display, quad-core processor, 1GB of RAM and 8MP rear camera. Nextbit has launched Robin, the company's cloud-first smartphone in the Indian market at a price of Rs 19,999 exclusively on Flipkart. Moving on to the specifications, this device sports a 5.2-inch display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 SoC with 16MP of camera, 32GB of inbuilt memory along with 100GB of online storage. This mobile will be available on Flipkart from May 30th. OnePlus is all set to introduce its upcoming flagship OnePlus 3 at an VR event. As per the latest report, this device sports a 5.5-inch display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor, 64GB of inbuilt memory, 16MP rear camera and NFC. According to a new report out of China, the metal variant of Meizu M3 will be made official next month in China, which is June 13. Also, this metal variant comes with the Android 5.1 version instead of YunOS, which powers the standard version. Pebble expanded its portfolio with the launch of sequel of Pebble and Time smartwatches, which is Pebble 2 and Time 2 respectively. LG has launched Gram 14, the company's ultra-slim lightweight laptop powered by an Intel Core i5 CPU with 14-inch display in the Indian market. The LG Gram 14 is priced at Rs 79,990 for the 4GB RAM 128GB SSD version and Rs 94,999 for the 8GB RAM 256GB storage version. Samsung has launched its Galaxy Tab Iris with the Iris technology in the Indian market at a price of Rs 13,999. Under the Make in India initiative, it is Aadhaar compliant and comes with the specifications such as 7-inch display, quad-core processor, 1.5GB of RAM, 5MP autofocus camera. As per the latest report, the Chinese telecom giant is suing Samsung in both the US and China, claiming infringement of smartphone patents.